Title: Long-lasting marriage but not happy. Loneliness in the family. Love psychology. Introduction. There are evenings when two people sit at the same dining table. The dishes remain the same. The house remains the same. Only no one asks if the other is tired today. One person hurriedly eats to finish. The other eats while thinking about the expenses for the coming month. No arguments, no raised voices, just a heavy feeling inside. At this age, people no longer wait for grand things. They only hope for some peace at home. But the more they wish for peace, the more tired they feel. I'm still young. Work wasn't high level yet, but there was energy. Money wasn't much, but there was hope. Husband and wife shared the burden, shared the dreams. Those years, the pressure came from stability. House, long-term job. Children began to appear in life. Money back then wasn't something to be afraid of, just a little lacking, but still believed it would be enough. People argued because they were tired, but after arguing, they still talked, still sat down together. Part 2. Money, wherever it touches, it hurts, and life just keeps pushing forward. Money is no longer just for spending, for experiences. Money starts to be tied to growing children. Education, living expenses, those unavoidable costs. Before you can catch your breath, there's money for both sets of parents. Old age, illness, unexpected hospital visits. Sometimes while dealing with matters at home, the phone rings. It's something outside. The family clan, graves, unnamed disputes, but ones you cannot ignore. At this point, money is no longer just a number. Money becomes a role. Who worries more? Who bears the main burden? Who has to sacrifice what? Not always spoken out loud, but comparisons are made in the heart. Some feel they do a lot but receive no recognition. Some feel they are demanded too much. Some are tired but dare not complain, fearing being seen as selfish. In marriage, the most painful thing is not the lack of money, but the feeling that you are no longer standing on the same side. Part 3. The emotional distance after money. After mentioning money many times, people speak less. Not because there's nothing to say, but because talking doesn't solve anything. There are meals where only necessary matters are discussed. Once done, that's it. Big issues are avoided. Small issues are let go. Each person keeps a distance in their heart. At this age, couples rarely have big arguments, but they also seldom laugh together. Some send money to their children without clear explanations. Some take care of the paternal or maternal side, but don't know how to share the burden lightly. No one is entirely wrong. No one is entirely right. They are just tired. The distance doesn't come from a big event. It comes from many small things, repeatedly over the years. Conclusion. At the age of 55 to 65, people can still get divorced. Not necessarily because they no longer love each other, but because they feel too lonely within their own family. There are marriages that last for decades, but inside, the two people have been walking parallel paths without realizing when it started. If you hear this and feel familiar, you might not be the only one. Thank you for listening. If these stories touch you, please subscribe to the channel to continue accompanying these very real-life moments.